Hello, this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com, and this video is for Griffin in Connecticut. And here we have Mercedes S320 lower harness, inline 6, 140 chassis. Now, Griffin, so I have to put few remarks here, and of course show you a finished product. Now, the harness, you know, it was pretty bad, and I saved all the sheetings that I could save, and you know, that's all it was. Basically, the other ones are missing, but it's not a big deal. It's fine. So the plug I did the same way as I always do them. This is the welding, and might not look like ideal, but this is a very solid weld. Plus, on top of that, I silicone internals. So there is a layer of silicone on top of this, just to have. Obviously, some wrapped up here and there because sheeting and coverings, they were all missing, but that's okay. It still looks pretty good. Now, this one is your oil level switch, oil level sender, and this one is saved, which is very, very nice. A little touch, because usually rubber here breaks into pieces. And I even have original little sticker here, but I don't know if it's needed because it's just gone basically. If I would read the number, if I try to read it, I believe it was 2830. So as you can see, the readout on the number is 140540. The last ones are missing, but I think it was 2830. I think I scratched it on the case somewhere. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think I did a little bit of a scratching there. So 140, but it doesn't matter because this harness is gonna last forever pretty much at this point. Well, of course, unless of any kind of physical issues with it. Now, this portion here, there are two cables that pass along the secondary portion of the harness, which is the alternator and the positive for the alternator. This is main positive, this is battery, and this is the alternator, the activation and the voltage and whatever, what have you. So these usually go along with each other, so this whole sheeting was missing, so I double wrapped it. This is double wrap. Where you see electrical tape, that's the end of the wrap. I just like double tape it just in case. This is just as is. The wire passes in there and just loops around. This is your starter, and this is your starter Bendix. This is your starter solenoid. So I made it a little bit free. And this is your oil level sensor. Okay, so this is basically how it looks. It looks pretty good. And I have another remark over here. You send me these holders here. Now, the thing about these is I never even put them on. It's just that my problem with these is they're missing rubbers. For example, see, this one has this rubber grommet around it. Okay, so that obviously is a good thing. Now these, you know, you open them up, you slide them over, and then you close them up whenever you want them to be. And of course, you don't have to, you can just slide them over like that, of course. But the problem here is the edges. See, the rubbers are missing, and if you would to reuse them, and of course you would want to reuse them, you don't want wires to hang, I would just suggest that when you already have the whole harness laid down and you know where all these clamps would go, in those areas just tape over, like, you know, just tape, electrical tape over it, so you have a little bit of like a distance like this or so wrapped with electrical tape, just so it doesn't cut into the shield here, because you don't really want that. It's gonna take years and years and years, not, you know, maybe decades to cut through this wire. Most likely nothing's gonna happen, but it's a precautionary measure. I would still suggest doing that. You only have 4 of them. I just don't know exactly where they are, you know, on this harness here, like where exactly, which sections. So for that reason, I would suggest doing such a thing, just as a precautionary measure again. The brackets themselves, I'm sure, can be purchased at the dealer, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't see it being, you know, that critical. If you're just gonna tape over like a chunk of electrical tape like, I don't know, like 20-30 revolutions to build up the thickness, so this clamp grabs around that electrical tape versus just having this wire being loose in this clamp. Okay, so basically this is all I wanted to say. The harness is done and it's ready to go. Whenever you're ready, just give me a call. We'll do the finances and off it goes back to you. I'll give you a call back when I upload this video. Okay, this is all for me. Victor here, RestoreYourMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.